Hey kids, I am very much out of it. I have these stints of time where, as I try to push myself to be around more people, to advocate for myself, I have these stints where it feels like people drain the life out of me, but maliciously so. And I know that it is a delusion, but it feels like I'm being pulled in all directions at once, and it causes me a lot of stress. Right now I am spiraling. Just a little. Just a lot. I'm having a hard time concentrating. If that isn't readily apparent, when I feel mentally exhausted from being around people, from engaging with people, I have a increasingly difficult time forming speech and recalling words. So I apologize if this video is weirdly stilted because I'm speaking strangely. I apologize because that's how I begin sometimes, to be honest. And I don't know. With Dig, I have ongoing issues with, let me rewind. I am a person who is highly adverse to confrontation, and there is a great deal of confrontation that lies in promoting your own self-interest within a relationship where it is best that you shut the fuck up and go along with whatever is going on. And that is very much how I see my relationship with Diglett, even though he feels that that's the way the relationship is for him. But he's the one with the income that makes a fucking difference. I have a job thing going currently with the disaster relief, but it hasn't really started, and it's like an on-call kind of thing, but I am in the process of getting signed on like a step higher than I've been before, so that is, it's up in the right direction. But when you are in a relationship with a person who is smothering, he is a person that takes over all conversations. It often seems like he asks you questions just to hear his own answers. He just seems to be a very selfish person as far as communication goes. And he looks at me and says, "Why aren't you sharing?" When it's obvious the reason I'm not sharing is because there's no room for me to share. And when I do, he goes into cataclysmic mode. Like, the things that I say are just so hard for him to understand, so difficult for him to process, that he can't deal with them. So I'm trying to speak up when I feel like I am being ignored, because he wants to facilitate communication within our relationship. I really don't give a shit. But when he's happy, I'm okay. When he's not, he makes living with him an uncomfortable situation. So it is in my best interest to go along with what he wants. I try to say when he ignores me. I try to speak up about that, and in that there are, I guess, growing pains because he is used to stepping all over the people that he speaks to. And it's seeming like, I don't know, there's not an equivalent exchange going on between us. But yeah, those kind of things leave me very exhausted. I've had an argument with him nearly every day for the past few days. Today was the first day we didn't have. No. Yesterday was the first day we didn't have an argument about something. It's been like 3 days in a row where it's just so exhausting to argue with a person who is a lawyer, first off, and who is also just incredibly argumentative, is very much into using tactics in order to get to the bottom of things rather than just speaking to me. He employs tactics, and it very much feels like you're being cornered. And that's just how, I guess, he grew up communicating with his family, and it hasn't been made better by his profession. So, yeah, it's been tiring dealing with that, along with people wanting my time, people in my life wanting my time. I think I would be able to do these things, I would be able to engage with others if I didn't have so much of my mental bandwidth tied up in Diglett. He's just a very difficult person to speak to. Like, we can't have a discussion. It's always going to be an argument in some way. So, yeah. I'm tired. And so it's been, 3 weeks since my surgery. And I think I'm going to do a video on scars. So I'll show you guys those scars when I, get the video together. They're not that bad. They're pretty, like, as far as scars go, like, not cool looking or whatever. I don't know. They're not gnarly. Like, I have one on my knee that's pretty bad. Looks like a centipede. But yeah, I want to do a video on scars. So I will show you those when I go ahead and do that video. I also have a video I want to do on ED. I mean, I have a few ideas for ED. I would like to go over my history, as well as talk about when people start to notice and how to give advice, because people are constantly asking for advice when you are a person that has lost a lot of weight. It happens pretty often for me. Even though I don't know a whole lot of people, it still happens. And I guess, like, the unrelenting desire to be honest. I do want to be honest because this is not a thing that is a big deal to me. But also not wanting to promote what the fuck I'm doing to myself, because it's stupid, it's fucking dumb. And making people feel like this is the only thing, this is the only way, when it's not the only way. Yeah, I just want to be a person that does less harm than they help. That would be nice, I suppose. But yeah, I'm really tired, so I will I'll talk to you guys later.